Welcome back. Well, from this panic lows of closer to around 19,300, we bounced up closer around 80 points. And the heartening aspect is still the breadth of the market is not that bad. You still have more number of stocks that are advancing in comparison to the number of stocks that are declining. And the mid-cap index is up a good 100 points odd. So on that note, let's shift focus to our special segment, D-Street Chatter, to pick up what's the news in terms of dealing rooms. Nimesh, what are you picking up? I mean, the headline index is indicating a lot of pain, but individual stocks, plenty to gain.
Oh yeah, actually, if you look at the screen, even yesterday I said this, that there is no panic selling, so to speak, from the larger institutions, and that should have been the numbers as well. What we are saying is purely, unwinding pressure from the retail and HN investors who were a little overbought in many stocks, and also maybe those stocks are under pressure. But largely, in fact, contrary to the screen, I understand there is a small basket buying at a leading FI test. So the FI momentum still seems to be there, not very large, what we've seen in the past, but there is no big selling is what I understand as far as flows are concerned. Clearly, from a sector point of view, the pharma stands out, and that's one sector which is largely getting outbid and outperformed as well. In fact, now it's getting spilled to the second rung and third rung pharma names as well. So that's where now a lot of interest is now shifted back from the HNI investors in terms of buying into the small mid-cap companies. So that's the other feedback. I guess from a downside point of view, I guess some bit of profit booking is seen in the NBFC name. So a lot of the NBFC stocks which have done really well in the last many days has seen some bit of profit booking today.
All right, Nimesh, so that's about setup, and things may not be that bad. You look at the headline index, you say we're down 150 points, but actually there are plenty to gain as well. But tell us a few stocks. What are you picking up?
So, just to take that theme of, NBFCs forward, AB Capital is the first stock on my list today. Been a big outperformer in the last 1 year or so, if you look at the 1 year chart and all. But now there is a feedback that maybe you'll see a large block in AB Capital very soon. So that's the first one. The second stock is IndusTowers. At these levels, again, there are indication of block bids by larger FIs. So that suggests that there is buying interest by the larger institutions in IndusTowers at these levels. So that's the second one. The third stock is UPL. For second day running, big selling pressure from the larger FIs. So that's the reason why we saw a big crack in UPL, not only in yesterday's trade, but in today's trade as well. So on high delivery volumes, that all is getting sold. And I believe one of the large long-only fund is active seller in UPL post the quarter one numbers. And the last stock is Zomato. This is going to be interesting. Huge volumes for the last many days. Even today in pre-market, there was a small block as well. The earnings are today. That's expected to be strong. So earnings will be important to track. But a large block can come soon because, for a large investor, the lockup ends today technically. So post today's lockup and the fact that earnings are today, after that, there could be a large block in Zomato as well.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Pushing towards 19,400.